Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. J.R. Gibbons strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike one. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and they were home for just a short time before heading right back out on the road again. So it's been a lot of packing and unpacking recently. That's the life of a big league ball player.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Vic McConnell will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Very weakly on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He was a run-producing machine last month, driving in over...
B.J. Draper will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
This is in the air out to left field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No. Adolfo Arellano has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
And with 1 away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting 1 on the play as that run comes home.
Now to the plate, J.R. Gibbons. He singled his last time up. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just the 3rd inning.
Vic McConnell stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he needed...
Stepping in, B.J. Draper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Benito Reyes makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. To short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, nothing too out of the ordinary right there. He just doesn't look this one into his glove. And now all of a sudden...
Leading off the inning, J.R. Gibbons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Vic McConnell will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. J.R. Gibbons digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
J.R. Gibbons.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. J.R. Gibbons now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
You got to like the work rate out there. 2 pitches, 1 out, 1 save, and 1 tight victory for the guys. Hard to do it much better than that.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. J.R. Gibbons is our man to watch, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. A good matchup here. J.R. Gibbons strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
And the runner will get back standing. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Coming to the plate now, Vic McConnell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Newell has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do.
B.J. Draper set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
In there, strike one.
The one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Heading out towards shallow right. Navarro moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. In now, J.R. Gibbons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Vic McConnell stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And, you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
2-1, here it is. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Carver is there for it. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete. Mississippi leads it 1-0. J.R. Gibbons will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. And he's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Nice hit.
Vic McConnell stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. On to first, a double play. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. Mississippi's out in front. J.R. Gibbons gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Trying to hold the lead. Belted high and deep into right center. Pyle racing back, but he can't get to this one. Scores from second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. The side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit. 1 error in the inning. So, guys, all three of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our tops player of the game?
Yeah,
For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Mississippi's able to take this one 3-2. Good night, everybody.
For the Bay Bears, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. J.R. Gibbons will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
and that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this. At the plate, Adrian Escobar. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here's the 2-2 to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Bay Bears on top, 3-0. J.R. Gibbons digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate.
Digging in to try it again, Vic McConnell. He singled his last time up. Runners on the move for second. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Chad Tata stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Nope.
Too high.
Ball
1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lorenz is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. In now, Danny Gould. He flew out in his last at-bat. On the ground up the middle, Casilla ranging up the middle, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Oh, he's safe. Well, if this ball gets...
Aaron Travis stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Malcolm Crawford has a chance here to put his guys right back in this one. Bases are loaded. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Now at the plate, Leonardo Casilla. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Molina is right there on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start. Benito Navarro will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. He's running towards second, hit to short, reined in. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach. J.R. Gibbons will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Belted high and deep into right center. Navarro looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Leonardo Casilla strides in, grounded out his last time through. Softly hit to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. J.R. Gibbons will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And he lays off there 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So nice to have a left-handed weapon like this in your bullpen. And he gets the leadoff man here for an important first out.
J.R. Gibbons digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay throw, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Now batting.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quick.
Vic McConnell will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce
Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Oh, and with nobody out, that could turn out to be a big stolen base right there. Now, not only do you keep out of the double play, but you also get the ever-important go-ahead run into scoring position.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Here's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The relay, the tag, and they got him coming back to third. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Mississippi's able to take this one 6-5. Good night, everybody.
俺は MVP を取る男新田大輝だよろしく。
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. Does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Mike Foltynewicz is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, last year, ERA was not good. Skyrocketed all season long. He's hoping to post a much better year this time.
Gene Rivera will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
1 run scores. The run scores from second, now a 5-0 lead. J.R. Gibbons will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Hit hard toward the right side. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to... Vic McConnell gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Runner's on his way to third. On the ground, softly towards second. Reyes fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Bay Bears lead it 5-0. J.R. Gibbons walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second and makes it a 5-1 contest.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that.
Vic McConnell stands in. He's 0 for 1 after ground. On 2-2. Runner goes for second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. Sean Carver will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on a wet night. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Gene Rivera will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 7-2. Stepping in, J.R. Gibbons. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
J.R. Gibbons.
And this is taken outside for ball one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. High and deep to right center field. Escobar ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Boy, just another great swing right there, and he's had a few of them in this series. He gets a good pitch to hit, and he's right on it. And he drives this one off the wall for an easy double, and it might be time for them to let somebody...
Vic McConnell will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Grounded to short. Asensio is up with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. B.J. Draper steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
A man on third with 2 down. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Adolfo Arellano steps in here to lead off to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Ground ball right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
Adrian Escobar will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time. Into the windup and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hot shot to third. Crawford takes it in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
the catcher, number 34.
Billy Sanchez will come on as he's newly into the ball game, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Bay Bears lead it 7-2. Leading off the inning, Danny Gould, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Well, I think if we were playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly, but you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to go down as an E6.
Angel Diaz is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting,
Malcolm Crawford will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
0-1's the count.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We're through 6 full. The Bay Bears on top, 7-2. Reed Bullinger is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
number 26, Reed Bullinger.
Benito Reyes stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Bay Bears, second baseman, Benito Reyes.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs this pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Shortstop, J.R. Gibbons.
A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Escobar is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Bay Bears lead it 7-2. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Bay Bears win this one 7-2. Good night, everybody.
9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Ron McNeil will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. J.R. Gibbons digs in as one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit.
J.R. Gibbons.
Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clark is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second. J.R. Gibbons is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just
Free
right
ball,
down the
1
middle
strike.
on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bouncer down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, it didn't look like...
Jamie Arias is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Runners on the move for second. To short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do.
So stepping in, number 0, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Beckham moving to his left. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Freddie Baez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
This is popped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. J.R. Gibbons will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. J.R. Gibbons will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day.
No ball.
You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Sooner or later, somebody was going to get him. That's just the first home run he's allowed out of the bullpen all season long. He's been lights out all year, but he got beat there.
leading off the inning, Mike Compton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. J.R. Gibbons will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Jamie Arias gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. Jake Gamble stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Skied into very shallow right. Beckham has it in his tracks. 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Freddie Baez will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Veras is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. In now, Agustin Aguilera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
On the ground to the right side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to lead off the bottom. At the plate, Julian Soto. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground. That's through. He's got a base hit, his 2nd in this one. 2 for 5 now.
And you just had...
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives them 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this three-game. Pedro Gonzalez will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
It's not really all that surprising that his numbers aren't there.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push it. J.R. Gibbons will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, J.R. Gibbons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Quinones ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Jake Gamble stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. This is hit high and deep out to left. Quinones ranging back at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. Pedro Gonzalez will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Gamble takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. J.R. Gibbons gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Quinones arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left. A.C. Reed steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. To short. He's got it. Underhanded flip. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. J.R. Gibbons gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Reed looks up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Well, he was close to getting out of this with just that 1-run scoring, but he winds up making one more mistake here in the inning, and it's going to cost him 3 more runs.
Alejandro Quinones, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
On the ground to short. This could be two. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. J.R. Gibbons makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Oh, we got some life here now in the ninth inning. First and second now. And hey, one more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate. We've seen stranger things happen.
Jake Gamble will stand in now. And hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. In to score, the runner from second. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a...
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He has more runs scored than anyone in this lineup, so it's going to be vital that he's able to get on base and into scoring position. Continue giving the guys behind him the opportunity to drive him in.
Alvin Pride, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. At the plate, Justin Milano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded to short. Gibbons is up with it, and a rather easy first out.
David Kawada will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. And with that, here's how Trenton will line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. J.R. Gibbons will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Damon Jones will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Gibbons scoops it up. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. The Fisher Cats lead it 2-0. David Kawada is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. To short. Gibbons gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Leading off the inning, J.R. Gibbons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sanchez has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. J.R. Gibbons will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Inglet is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, J.R. Gibbons, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive, and give the next guy a chance as well.
And it's quickly 0-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. This is pulled into right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a... Brandon Inglet will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but...
やり
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He leads the ball club in both home runs and RBIs. Right now, he's the dominating power threat in this order.
Jacob Duke starts the game on the mound for the... Alejandro Quinones will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, you look for a guy to produce? He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gibbons scoops it up. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. His on-base percentage over the last...
A.C. Reed will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, out. 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. J.R. Gibbons will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'd worry too much about yesterday if I was him, because look at that batting average he's sporting.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
One ball, one strike. When you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in. You're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. The runner from second crosses the plate.
And it's been a good start for him here so far, that's for sure. You get that first run of the game here on the RBI double, but that second runner has to put on the brakes at third, so it might take him one more hit to really get him off and running.
Jake Gamble comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
And you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Agustin Aguilera will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try, but it's through, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. The tag, and he is out. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors. J.R. Gibbons will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. And he's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Reed is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run. J.R. Gibbons digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy is going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Milano ranging back, still going back, but he can't get there, and it bounces. Jake Gamble will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit, and the run is in to score from third. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
That's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle.
Agustin Aguilera gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major miss.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 5-2. David Kawada stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Drilled on the ground to short. Gibbons is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. On to the bottom of inning number 6. J.R. Gibbons ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Sanchez on the move, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Thunder are on top. J.R. Gibbons strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sanchez is there, and that won't help the cause. It's digging in to try it again. J.R. Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
J.R. Gibbons.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to the show.